everyone, welcome back to my channel. Today is going to be part one of a series that I plan on filming. It's going to be a kind of a spring home refresh makeover. I'm going to do room by room. Today is going to be part of my kitchen. Now, I made a little purchase because I had an area that I felt was totally wasted. I needed more storage because who doesn't? We all need more storage. And so I found this little piece, but you will see in the video what that is. So today is going to be what it is, how much I paid for it, how I decorated it, and how it is I'm using it. Like I said, it's going to be a series. So if you don't want to miss the upcoming episodes, please don't forget to subscribe. And now I'm going to take you back to a couple of days ago when I started this project. Please do enjoy. This is the piece that I got off of Facebook Marketplace. I think it's absolutely gorgeous, like this little hutch. And my idea is to kind of turn this into a coffee station, breakfast bar. I do need the storage. We collect so many things. It's a lovely little piece. I don't think I'm actually going to do very much to the finish of it. I'm just going to give it a good clean. It's got these little drawers in here. As you can see, just needs to clean. It's got another little one here. And it's got this cupboard space down here. But I think it's beautiful. I love the look. I'm not going to repaint it or anything like that. Let's get started. Whilst I was cleaning, I found this. Must have belonged to the previous owner. It was stuck in the back of the cupboard. 2 Millie, Happy Easter, love, Nana. Lovely lady that sold this little hutch to me on Facebook Marketplace. Did I mention it was £20 off Facebook Marketplace? And then I also found this. Let's see if I can get the camera in there to show you. I'm going to take a photo of that and try to zoom in. See if maybe there's a date on there or where it originally came from. Taken the drawers out, given it all a thorough wash down with some disinfectant spray. And I think I'm going to maybe use a little wax polish on the wood, just to bring back some shine. Okay, this is what I'm going to be using, wood silk. Just going to give it a quick little polish and maybe restore a little bit of the shine. I imagine that the disinfectant kind of stripped it of any kind of oils, but I'm going to do that very quickly. I think this wood polish has done it some good. So anywhere that wasn't painted, I just went over in this product. Gave it a little polish. But you can see it's kind of brought some life back into the natural wood. Inside and out. So I think I'm just going to let that sink in for a while, and then we can get onto the fun bit, which is decorating. Okay, the first step is I've popped in a little tea towel. I don't have any drawer liners at hand. I will have to get some actually, because I think that would be a lot better. It'll stop things from moving around in the drawer too much. But for now, I'm just going to use a little tea towel. I've popped it in there, and I think we'll do the same for the other drawer, and then we can start getting things in. Let me just show you where I am right now. I'm trying to decide what it is I actually want in here. I want it to be a really functional piece. So I've grabbed some bowls, some side plates. This little coffee bar mat I got off of Temu. I'm going to place my coffee machine on here just to protect the surface of the wood. This little tea box I think I got from Home Bargains or The Range quite some time ago. So I put all the specialty teas in here. I think I'm going to bring all the things that I want to have in here over and then try to style it from there. Okay, this is where I'm at. So I popped some plates and bowls down there. I need to get a little, one of those, for cutlery, the little drawer divider things to pop some spoons and some knives in. I've got some of my favorite mugs and cups down here. I've popped these lovely little canisters that I got from HomeSense. I think they're around £4 or £5 each. Now, in comparison to the actual cabinet, considering I paid £20 for it, that's a little extortionate, but some things are just worth paying full price for. Now, what I'm trying to decide is, do I want my toaster and kettle here, or do I want my actual coffee machine here? Now, if I didn't have the toaster and kettle there, it would essentially go here. As you can see, that's not far. That's completely doable. I've also picked these all up in a charity store. They were next to nothing. Gave them a good wash. And now I've got my nuts, chia seeds, pumpkin seeds, a kind of mix of hemp, sunflower, goji berries in there. And then this sweet little butter dish I got from HomeSense as well. So that's where I'm at right now. I think I'm going to have a little play around and just see if I want my coffee machine there. Because I don't know, that to me is feeling a little cluttered right now. Okay, the coffee machine won the battle. What didn't win was the very practical, very functional Temu little coffee mat. But aesthetically, just was not doing it for me, so it had to go. I will pass it on to someone or I'll find another use for it. But there we go. Let me know what you think. If I should have left the toaster and kettle there, but I just think that looks simpler, less cluttered. Well, now I'm just going to move on to doing the functional, practical things that I know that I want up here. So I'm going to start filling all of these jars with some of my baking ingredients. Yeah, I've filled some of the jars with ingredients that I use. I think I'm done, so I'm going to show you what it looks like complete. Very, very functional for me. I use all of these things pretty much every day. These are all kind of breakfasty goodies in here. My coffee machine. Put this little board down just for if you want to butter some toast or anything like that. No doubt I'm going to fiddle around with it as I use it, because I think that's going to show me if it's functioning well for me. But right now I like the way it looks. It's cluttered, yes, I don't mind that because it's functional. Now let me show you the drawer. So in here I've just got some mugs, some specialty tea, a couple of bowls, a couple of side plates, some cutlery. I have my coffee for my machine in there. Got my little espresso cups in the back. And then the second little drawer, I've literally just put kind of my Kenwood manual, some extra coffee bits. It's very shallow, so if I can find something really shallow, I might end up putting cutlery in here. But yeah, just some bits for my Kenwood. But here's the part that I absolutely love. Let me just open this. Everything that I need for my smoothies, my coffee, and most importantly, all of this out of my cupboard, my Kenwood. So many bits that I've never even used yet. Amazing place for my little panini press. All of these things just take up so much space in cupboards or countertops. So to have a little item like this for £20, and it gives you functionality, it gives you storage, I think you can't lose. Just got my NutriBullet there of protein powders. I've even got my little stash of collagen powders, etc. in the back over there. Some sugar-free coffee syrups and some extra coffee. Again, collagen powder. These are kind of things that I would put in my smoothie. So I've got it all there, all in one place. I think it's going to be good. So I'm really, really happy with that. I think it's going to work really well for me, but time will tell. Although I might come back and see a few things and tweak and change and etc. But just love it. All my little jars, one's a little hard to get off. That's the sugar one, yeah. All my little jars are filled. In the back over there, I've just got things that I don't particularly want to see too much of. Little French press, for the coffee machine. I've got my tea bags in there. That's black tea. Butter. Everything that I'm going to need. And I think it's going to make a great little coffee bar, breakfast bar. And it's perfect because I've left my kettle here. And this is kind of my little pantry. And I've got a little fridge in there. So milk is right there. I think it's going to work well. Let me all know what you think. But I think for £20 for space that was not being used, I think that's a bargain. Okay, that is it. I really do hope you all enjoyed watching my little £20 bargain buy. Please don't forget to subscribe and like. By all means, leave a comment. I'm happy to read them and respond. And I will see you all again very soon.